and soon my docs, all right, paid attention in class and on their clinical rotations, okay? Because they will be tested. You will be tested each and every day while serving in our military. But this time with real life experiences, such as care under fire on the battlefield, or an emergency appendectomy on board a submarine 400 feet below the surface, or as a doc on a flying ICU on board a C-17 air medical evacuation at 35,000 feet altitude. And remember this time, it's not a true or false or an all the above question. And don't forget that occasional pop quiz. Okay? As you remember just this past year, the Ebola outbreak in West Africa, where our military was on point and in the forefront in that support. I sure hope you paid attention in your global medicine track. Okay. And we've still got several significant medical breakthroughs that need to be broken. We need to breach, and we need to get on those biomarkers for TBI. We need to find those biomarkers for PTSD. You guys up for it? You guys up for it? On here. Remember, A.T. Still was a medic, military medic. So maybe someday you'll make the same impact he did on our nation. So remember, our patients are special. Something that you will come to realize as you treat these warriors and their families. Our soldiers, sailors, airmen and Marines, Coast Guardsmen, coalition forces, and their families have served our nation and our country with distinction and with pride. Many have given more than you will ever know, bearing the burden of both visible and invisible wounds. And never ever forget that retiree or that veteran who has served with honor. And take time to ask them what they did in the service of our great nation. You just might be surprised what they'll tell you. Now, a few words of advice from a seasoned military healthcare professional. I only have a couple of rules that I live by. First one is, either you're ready or you're not. There's no almost ready. Not in our profession in medicine, and not in our profession in the military. And as I said before, and this is my golden rule, you treat every patient and you treat every colleague exactly as you would want your husband, your wife, your son or daughter, brother or sister, mom or dad treated. So President Lovell and Dean Todd, I believe it's time to out of commission these young lieutenants as they become Army and Air Force captains and Navy lieutenants, so they can get on their way to serving this great nation of ours.
I want to dream.
But more importantly, so they can get on to the business of taking care of our soldiers, sailors, airmen, Marines, Coast Guard, coalition forces, and their families, whenever and wherever our nation asks them to serve. So Godspeed in your military careers. May God protect and bless our profession of medicine and our profession of arms. And may God bless America. Thank you.
First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. Then it's hi, hi, hey, the army's on its way. Count off the cadence loud and strong. For wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. Anchors away, my boys, anchors away. Farewell to college joys, we sail at break of day, through our last night on shore. Hail until we meet once more, here's wishing you a happy voyage home. Off we go into the wild blue yonder, climbing high into the stars. Here the drums and beat our thunder, and boys give it the gun. Down we dive, spouting our flame from under, off with one terrible roar. We live in fame or go down in flame, for nothing can stop the U.S. Air Force. America.
Lieutenants and ensigns, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed a commissioned officer, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely. Without any mental reservation. Or purpose of evasion. That I will well and faithfully discharge the duties upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, your new commissioned officer. Now, before we get you guys off the stage, I want to show the little enthusiasm we've got here, okay? So I want to hear a loud and resounding hoorah, hoo-ah from the Army. 1, 2, 3. Hoorah! There you go. I want to hear a loud and resounding from all 4 of y'all from the Navy, a loud and resounding hoorah. 1, 2, 3. Hoorah! All right. And I want to hear a loud and resounding air power from your new United States Air Force officers. 1, 2, 3. All right. Come on. Okay.